So to begin, you want to give your attention to the body, beginning with the breath, feeling the breath as it moves through your torso and your chest and your belly. And closing your eyes, bringing your awareness down to your feet, your legs, feeling your legs. Whether you're sitting cross-legged or with your feet on the floor, be aware of the sensations of your feet on the floor, of your legs and your clothing. Lift your awareness up to your knees, your upper legs, your lower abdomen, your lower back. Be aware of the feeling of your body in that area, while keeping your anchor on your breath. And lift your awareness up into your chest, your upper back, your shoulders, your hips. Feel the warmth within your body, or even the coldness on your skin. Just be aware of whatever information your body is providing for you as you breathe. And let your awareness flow up into your neck, into your head, face, eyes, ears, scalp, down through your arms, to your elbows, your forearms, your hands and your fingers. Observing how the body feels as you breathe. Now closing your eyes if you haven't already, and give your attention to the sounds that you hear in the immediate area of where you're meditating, observing, listening. As well as any sounds that you may hear beyond the room in which you're sitting. Imagining, feeling that all of those sounds are floating within your consciousness, like clouds float in the sky. Feel the body, eyes closed, internalizing your awareness, being aware of any aches and pains or stress that you feel, as well as the temperature of your skin, the warmth within, or any sense of ease or just feeling good within your chest, your belly, your core. And let it be what it is, free of judgment. And feel the breath as it moves through the body. And listen to the sounds that are floating through your consciousness at this time. If you like, you can take a moment to honor and acknowledge any of those individuals in your life that have contributed to your spiritual well-being through their writings, teachings, example, presence in this world. See them in your mind's eye. And remember a sense of gratitude. Bring forth a sense of gratitude for having this opportunity to meditate and having this opportunity to learn and grow and the help they provided in whatever small or large way. And the first technique we'll use today is alternate nostril breathing. So I'll go through 24 rounds of alternate nostril breathing. You go at your own pace. And then we'll rest in the silence and take up another technique afterwards. Whatever speed you go out with your alternate nostril breathing, remember to take your time and be comfortable with it. And remember that the purpose of this is to balance the hemispheres of the brain, left and right sides of the body. So to get the full benefit, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to the breath as it flows into one nostril, flows out the other, flows into one, flows out the other. That back and forth sensations, paying attention to those, that's what helps to balance the brain and the nervous system. So continue practicing alternate nostril breathing and let your attention sink into the process. Now, if you haven't already, you can conclude the practice of alternate nostril breathing. Keep your awareness in your spine and your core, and flow your attention to the space between the eyebrows, the frontal regions of the brain. One of the ways to bring awareness to the frontal regions of the brain is to just gently lift the eyebrows. So your eyes are closed, you're lifting the eyebrows slightly, and this will release any tension in the area, but will also bring more activity to the frontal regions of the brain by lifting the eyebrows. And it can also be helpful to smile a little bit. So just gently lift the cheeks into a smile. Eyes closed, eyebrows lifted, smiling slightly. Keeping the awareness at the spiritual eye center, the space between the eyebrows. Let's sit in silence for a few minutes in this way. And on your own in meditation, you want to spend as much time as possible sitting in the silence, quietly observing. We'll go ahead and use another technique, chanting through the chakras. And this again is bringing awareness to the body, bringing awareness to the nervous system, helping to refine the nervous system, which allows you to process consciousness better and expand your awareness. So we're going to begin by bringing our attention to the root chakra, the very base of the spine. So to do this, you want to feel with your body the area at the base of your spine. Bring your attention there. Letting your breath be natural and a little deeper than normal. You're going to hold your awareness there with your eyes closed, and you're going to mentally chant the syllable Om. Om, 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 repeating it like that. And with each repetition, you're going to imagine that that sound, what it would feel like if it was vibrating or pulsing within that root chakra. So bring your awareness to the root chakra, internalize your attention, feel the area, eyes closed, mentally in your mind chant Om, 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 as though you can feel it resonating within the root chakra. And then lift your awareness up to the second chakra, which is just above the pubic bone, inward into your abdomen, the level just above the pubic bone and where the sacrum is in the body. So feel that area, be aware of it. And with your awareness internalized, mentally chant Om. Om, 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 as though you can feel it resonating, pulsing within the second chakra, the sacral chakra. And lift your awareness up now to the third chakra, which is the level of the navel, the belly button, but inward into your abdomen, in the center of your abdomen, around the area of the small of your back. Feel that part of your body, mentally chanting Om. Lifting your awareness up to the fourth chakra, feeling the space of your breastbone, also between the shoulder blades and the back, feeling that area, letting the breath move through it, mentally chanting Om, 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 as though you can feel that resonating, pulsing through the fourth chakra area. Lifting your attention up to the throat, the fifth chakra. You want to feel even your upper shoulders into your neck, to the base of your skull, just being aware of that part of your body. Feeling it internally while mentally chanting Om, 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 as though you can feel it resonating within that area of the body. Lifting your attention up once more to the frontal regions of the brain, the space between the eyebrows. Remember, slightly lift your eyebrows as if you're mildly surprised by something. Smile. With your awareness at the frontal regions of the brain, mentally chant Om, 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 as though you can feel it resonating through the frontal regions of the brain. Let your awareness float up now to the crown. And with the crown, I like to feel maybe a half an inch or so above the head, if I can imagine that. Feeling that area, imagine a sense of openness, lightness, as though gravity is turned off and you're just floating up through that part of the brain, the top of the head. And here, in a sense of spaciousness, unboundedness, imagine that. Mentally chant Om, 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 as though the crown chakra is resonating with the Om vibration. And bring your awareness back down to the space between the eyebrows. Again, gently lifting the eyebrows, as if you're mildly amazed at something. Eyes closed. You can gaze out through that space as if you're lifting your eyes slightly upwards and looking out through the darkness of your closed eyelids, while holding your awareness there, mentally chanting Om. Bring your awareness to your throat, your upper shoulders. Feel this area, mentally chanting Om. Bringing your awareness down to the heart, near the breastbone, in between the shoulder blades, mentally chanting Om. Bringing awareness down to the third chakra, the level of the navel, center of the abdomen, mentally chanting Om. And down to the second chakra, sacral region, just above the pubic bone, chanting Om. Bringing your attention back down to the root chakra, the base of the spine, feeling that area, mentally chanting Om. And as you go through this process, remember, do whatever it takes to fully sink your attention into that area of the body, and do whatever it takes to fully put your attention on that chant of Om. This is what helps to develop your capacity to focus, which in the long run will allow you to experience samadhi, or a sense of oneness, because it requires that you are able to hold your awareness in one place, excluding all distractions. So do whatever it takes to fully hold your attention on the body, on the chanting. And if it's hard, no problem. That's just part of it. It gets easier as you go. So give it your best. Root chakra, chanting Om. And lifting your awareness back to the second chakra, chanting Om. Om, 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 as though that chakra is resonating with the chant Om. Lifting awareness up to the third chakra, the level of the navel and the belly button, the core of your abdomen, mentally chanting Om. Pulling your awareness up into your heart, feeling expansive and free in the level of your heart, mentally chanting Om. Om, 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 Om. Pulling awareness up to the throat, upper shoulders, to the base of the skull, feeling that space, mentally chanting Om. Om, 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 Om. Directing your awareness back to the spiritual eye, lifting the eyebrows, slight smile, feeling the frontal regions of the brain, that area of the body, mentally chanting Om, 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 Om. Now, all this preparation we've done with alternate nostril breathing, sitting in the silence, chanting through the chakras, is in preparation for this consciousness expansion technique. This is a technique that Mr. Davis would often do at retreats at Center for Spiritual Awareness, and he learned it directly from Paramahansa Yogananda. So we're going to practice this together today to act as the culmination of this meditation routine. So keeping your attention at the spiritual eye, feeling that area. Again, to help neurologically you get into this, gently lift the eyebrows as though you're, again, in a state of wonder. What's that? Wow. Not straining, just relieving any tension in the frontal lobes of the brain and the forehead area. You're going to smile slightly, just a little smile. No one's looking at you. And if they are, it doesn't matter. Slight smile. Hold your attention at the spiritual eye. Now imagine here a radiant blue ball of light shining like the sky. Imagine that you are this radiant ball of light, centered within the spiritual eye. Feel that radiance growing stronger, and imagine that radiant blue ball growing, expanding beyond your spiritual eye center, beyond your skull, encompassing your body, as though you become that light and your body is simply floating within that radiance, that radiant blueness. Imagine that as this radiant blue light, that you are expanding beyond the room in which you are meditating. You are expanding beyond your home or the building in which you're sitting. And now your body, the room, everything within it, the building, floats within your consciousness. Really use your imagination, get behind this, get into it. Continue to expand as this radiant light until the town or the village or the city in which you are is now floating within this radiance. And your consciousness expands upwards into the sky and downwards into the earth and outwards in all directions. And you continue to expand until the state or the country in which you live floats within your awareness with all of its creatures and plants, automobiles, roads, lakes, rivers, trees. You expand upwards through the clouds, downward into the core of the earth. And you continue to expand until nearly half of the earth itself, with its oceans and continents, are resting within your radiant awareness. And as that ball of light, you expand until the whole earth itself spins within you. The atmosphere is part of you. And all around you, you are aware of the moon, the sun, the planets spinning in their orbits, and the innumerable stars. within this Milky Way galaxy. And you continue to expand until your consciousness encompasses the orbit of the moon, the orbit of Venus and Mercury and the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, all of the asteroids, all of these structures, these rocks floating within you, the light shining of the sun floating within you. And you expand more rapidly now through space until one star after another begins to enter your consciousness, until you are beginning to encompass our little portion of the Milky Way galaxy. And the center of the galaxy becomes even more radiant in your awareness. As you expand through the center of the galaxy, outwards through space, up, down, left, right, in all directions. And the galaxy itself floats within you as this radiant blue light. And you expand even more rapidly now, imagining one galaxy after another entering your awareness as they gently drift through the cosmos. Now they drift through your consciousness with all of their stars, planets, life forms in all realms. And you expand even further until the entire known universe rests within your consciousness, spins within your consciousness, moves within your consciousness. And you are this ever serene radiance. You are this ever serene clarity, radiant and blue. And once your ability to comprehend reaches the edges of the cosmos, now you expand through all time and every dimension. It's not something you can see, but you can feel it. Feel this expansion continuing through all time, throughout all dimensions. As this radiant light shines through and as all things. We're going to take a moment to rest within this expansive state, feeling the clarity and largeness of your consciousness. Now, as you are in this expansive state, remember a time when you felt that everything was perfect in the world, where you felt perfect love, acceptance, peace, contentment. And if you've never felt that, well then try to imagine it. But whatever you do, bring up as best you can a sense of joyfulness, love, perfection, peacefulness. And wish that for everyone and everything in existence. As you are this expanded consciousness, feel your awareness resonating with that sense of love, contentment, safety, and clarity. Feel as though it permeates all levels and all aspects of your being as this expanded consciousness throughout all time and space. Feel it for everyone that you know, whether you like them or you don't like them, whether you know them or you don't know them. Feel them for every experience, every moment in history. Feel your consciousness resonating with this sense of perfection, safety, gratitude, and love. And in your mind, wish this for everyone, everywhere. See everyone as having the possibility to experience this clarity and peace, no matter their life circumstance, no matter who or where they are. See this as possible for them. The sense of safety and clarity. And imagine the radiance that you are growing brighter, stronger, more obvious and perceptible throughout every atom, throughout every planet, throughout everything. And now begin to withdraw your awareness back throughout all these different dimensions, all time, as you are now aware of the known universe, the known cosmos, and its wonderful, infinite points of light floating within you. And feel yourself as this incomprehensible blue ball of light contracting a little bit through the universe, through each galaxy. And you're withdrawing your awareness closer to your own galaxy, the Milky Way. And rapidly your consciousness gets smaller and smaller, galaxy by galaxy, space by space, until you are aware of the Milky Way floating within you, with its trillions of stars, its radiant core. And you begin to feel yourself becoming smaller as you move through the Milky Way, contracting down to our own little portion of space throughout all of the stars and their orbits. Until now you are aware of the solar system floating within your consciousness, and all around you, you see all of those galaxies that you know you are, but you're contracting your conscious awareness down through the solar system, through the orbits of Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, through Mars, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, until now the Earth and the Moon orbiting around the Earth is within your awareness, your consciousness, and all of the people, creatures, plants, minerals, elements are within you. And your awareness gets smaller and smaller until it moves through the oceans, the continents, till it's back to your hometown or the city in which you are meditating. And your awareness contracts back through to the building, the home in which you're sitting and meditating. And back around your body, your skull, until that radiant point of light, which contains all wisdom, all knowledge, is floating lightly between your eyebrows in your spiritual eye center, enlivening your nervous system and your body, enlivening your presence within this world. So feel the space between the eyebrows, and then feel that light spreading through your skull, your brain, down through your face and your neck and your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your upper chest, your belly, your back, your hips, your legs, your feet. Feel yourself fully present in this current incarnation, and feel the breath as it moves through your chest and belly. When you're ready, you take a gentle, deep breath in, feeling the body exhale, relax, taking your time, opening your eyes, and concluding this meditation routine. You can practice this anytime. It's a wonderful way to expand your awareness, to give you greater perspective on life sometimes when you need it, as well as to give you, in time, glimpses of samadhi and oneness. But it does require that you give your full attention to each step of the process. So thank you for tuning in today, and use this meditation as often as you need.